We are live, we are direct with Dr. Donna Marie Cozine, who helps busy female execs in the C suite to really systemize their business so they're more efficient and they're able to work at home and also work with the outside lives as well. As well as this, Dr. Donna Marie is a fantastic book coach helping people to become authors. She's got 21 authors who are writing their stories in their language. And without further ado, we're giving a wonderful welcome to Donna Marie in the building.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. I'm so excited to be here with you today.
No, it's absolutely amazing to connect, and that's what I think it's all about. Tell us a little bit about how you're helping like busy. Is it only female C-suite leaders generally? Can men sneak in as well? Is it just women?
Listen, I'm happy to help everybody. Men, I love men too. But what I love about working with women is that when you're in an affinity group, so women working with women, you can have real conversations about the
Yes.
things that are really only special to us, right? Whether it's um, a partner situation or a child situation, a work, whatever it may be, we have the same kind of challenges. Because as women, we have two full-time jobs. When we're working outside of the home, we have those responsibilities. And even if we're entrepreneurs, right, like myself at this point, I still have my own business to run. But then our children tend to want us as opposed to our partners. And our partners need us, and our parents need us, and our siblings need us. So lots of people are tapping us as women. So what I help women do is create systems and learn how to leave work at work so that when they come home, they can be fully present with their children. Because I struggled with that. And that was something that nearly derailed my life. And thankfully, my husband pointed it out and we fixed it. So I really enjoy doing that. And it really often moves to not just working with the leader, but working with the leader's team,
Okay.
teach the team things because every good leader is growing other leaders. And then this last year, I launched Sister Leader Press, which is a boutique publishing house that helps women write, publish, and monetize their books. So they learn how to use their books as a business asset to go out and get clients and do consulting and whatever it is to give women that little bit of latitude so they can make a little more money on the side or leave the 9 to 5 for some it's drudgery and go into the entrepreneurial space.
Amazing. And tell me what a typical day looks like for you. I mean, there's no typical day, I know, but is there like and yeah,
Okay.
what would a day look like? Give me an example of a day. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know they're all different.
I'm going to give you today because today is a
Yeah.
really good example of how things go off. So I was supposed to be at the gym at 7:30, but our alarm didn't go off until 7. Our alarm didn't go off at all. So my daughter was late for school. So my day started derail. I drove my daughter to school, came back, did a little bit of editing of some books, and then I got on here with you, which I'm excited about. After this, I have a 10 o'clock call. My son is home ill because he had a concussion, so he will be going to school at 11. And then I will edit books and connect with clients today. So that's the thing, right? As women, our days are not always where they are, right? We have to. My husband's also an entrepreneur, so but he works outside of the home. So it was kind of like I had a, you know, uh, pinch hit this morning and drive her to school. So, what's great about my current life is that I'm having a lot of the same outcomes that I had before financially, but the stress of my life is much less. And I'm actually working less than I ever did before. I was the type of woman who would work almost 14 hours a day. I would continue working when I got home. And now I'm working for myself and I'm realizing that my goals are more about really raising a healthy family and having that um, or I call it harmony actually. And it's been great. And I love helping women do that as well.
Yeah. That's very good. Give me some examples of some of the books that you've helped women to write. Is there like a couple of examples, just
Oh
so
my
we?
goodness. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you asked. So far,
Wow.
These are all the books that have come out with Sister Leader Press. We have about 5 more coming out this month. And it's really diverse people. So this book is for educators who want to help children make the jump from school to work and college. So it's about creating schools that are focused on the future. This one is about how you can use rental property to grow
Wow.
wealth.
Well done.
This one is about leading change
Wow.
using implementation science. This one is about women in leadership. This one is about grief, how to go through grief. This is how to lead with a disability. This is a book that I wrote, Winning at Work and Crushing It at Home. This is the one dude so far, a very good friend of mine wrote his book with me, and it's about the one slide offer, marketing.
Oh, sorry, I know. Is it something Gardner Gitner? Something?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Sterling
yeah, yeah.
Gardner.
I know him. He's got a similar approach to mine in terms of the visual
Yeah.
type element and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. I know
This
the guy.
one's about healing ourselves to heal our relationships, and this is another book about grief. So those are, I mean, since November, all of these books have come out. Plus, I've got more in the hopper. So I'm glad you asked. And I just love it. I just absolutely love what I'm doing and helping women not just write and publish, but also learn how to use it as a business asset. Because a book, as an entrepreneur, a book is your number one business asset.
100%. And look, um, I work with a lot of women, as you know, so I'd be curious to know what your system is. I'd love to maybe refer at some stage, but what's your system of actually turning a book into like a client acquisition system? Tell me what the process is in that
I
regard.
love that question. Let me take you through the system really quickly. A lot of people think that writing the book is the most time consuming part. It actually isn't. My methodology is very one-on-one. So we sit together, and Jay, if you want to write a book, I got you too. Even though you're a dude, I could help you write your book. We sit one-on-one and we have conversations. And as you're talking about your passion and about why you're writing the book and who you're writing it for, I'm taking notes. What I'm doing is I'm creating a very detailed outline for my authors and teaching them how to use that outline to write their book quickly. So all of our manuscripts are done in about 3 days. 3 8-hour writing sessions. Some are done sooner. Some take longer, but for the most part, 3 really focused days where we do it together over Zoom. Then my team takes it and we help them publish it. It is self-publishing, but with our guidance. And then each week they have 2 classes that they can attend where we talk about how are you using your book to get in front of people? How are you using it as a marketing resource? How are you using it as a client getting tool? Some of my authors like to become keynote speakers, so we talk about that. There's curriculum involved where they can watch, like, what are you going to do before your book is launched, the day of the launch, after the launch. And all of the authors and I come up with what's called a 90-day launch plan. So what are you going to do to get your book out there? Because here's the thing. A lot of people think that you need to go with a large publishing company to get your book out there. The problem with that is it takes a lot longer. They are not going to normal people. When I say normal people, people who are not don't have name recognition don't often get uh book contracts. And also you don't own your book. They own your book. You get royalties from your book. So this way you get your book written quickly, you own it, you can do what you want with it. So if you want to go and set up a table at an event where your ideal clients are and give your books away for free, or give them out at a reduced price because you're buying your book at a reduced price, you can do that. So those are all things that are included in the 3 months, 90 days of marketing your book support. And it's just a lot of fun. We really enjoy it. The women in the group are referring each other and giving each other ideas, which is amazing. And we're really creating this idea of the sister leader movement where women are supporting each other and helping each other move forward.
Okay, fantastic. And what type of results? Like any standout results? Like, okay, she was here, and after getting the book,
Yeah,
creating the book, she was able to attract, like, yeah, what sorts of results?
I love that question. I'm going to tell you about this one. Dr. Sandra
Yeah.
Russell Smith, she is an amazing woman. She quit her job she quit her job as an educational leader. Within a few months of writing her book, she already had a number of keynotes lined up. Here's the thing, Jay, I want everyone to understand. You don't write a book and then make six figures immediately. It does take time. There are plenty of people out there in the marketing space who are like, do this and you will make $1 million. It's what you put in is what you get back, just like anything. So that is certainly so the two type of women that I work with, one tends to be already entrepreneurial, so they know exactly what they're doing and who they are. An example of that is the author Shira Wolf Cohen, who has a company called Innovagus, and they're already in schools. And she's using her book to get keynotes, to get in front of people, to use it as a tool to reach out to ideal organizations that would support her work, things like that. Another author who's a similar one is this author, Rentals Made Easy. She already has a program. So she's using this as a lead magnet on her website where people are reaching out to her and she's converting them into her high ticket offer, which is a mastermind. So everyone's doing it differently. And that's what's great about the program is that it's very individualized.
No, that makes complete sense. I see you in 12 months. We bump into each other, let's say in San Diego, La Jolla. And
Let's do it.
yeah. And you say, Jay, look, this time last year we were on that podcast and, what I said to you came true. What was that goal that you said? Yeah.
I love that. I'm serving anywhere between 3 to 5 women a month. I would love to serve 10 women a month because if I can serve 10 women a month, that's 120 lives that'll be changed in a year. And it's not just about getting the book out there, but it's learning the skills to be an entrepreneur, to learn how to put yourself out there. One of the things, Jay, about women is that, regardless of how we were raised, there are certain societal norms about women, like keep your mouth shut, be a good girl, be quiet, right? And when you're out there trying to be an entrepreneur, you need to do certain things to be like, hey, here I am. I'm DMC and I've got this book, and some of that is uncomfortable for us as women. So to not just help women get a book and create this next step for them, but to teach them that it's okay to be big. It's okay to be extra and to be out there and let people know, yeah, I am a pretty big deal.
No, that's absolutely fantastic. I love that vision to serve, women, because that's been a lot of what I've been doing, helping women to sell and take away that fear of selling by using the whiteboard and to kind of, say, look, it doesn't have to be combative. Like we can be in the ing feminine energy with the whiteboard of listening, collaborating, writing, serving, and taking away that sales edge, to things. So, that's, very powerful in terms of what you say to take away the norms of, having to play small and things like that. So, definitely very powerful, Donna Marie there and things. So, yeah. In the landscape of AI, how's that changing your business?
Yeah. Great question. So I actually have a disclaimer in the back of the book that says about Sister Leader Press and says in the days of AI, please know that these books are 100% authentically the voice of the author. I'm not going to lie, we do use AI to help organize thoughts or, who wouldn't, right? So we will drop ideas and be like, hey, I want to use this strategy. How do you think I should do it? Or I'm including these 5 things. Am I missing anything? Right. But the actual prose, the written word is 100% the voice of the author. And that really makes a difference. You'll see for those women or anyone who's listening, who's in the entrepreneurial space, you'll see, oh, people just go into Canva and ChatGPT and make an ebook. Okay, well, you're not providing value doing that. The value is people knowing who you are, hearing your voice, hearing your struggle and how you've helped people. So that's the difference between how we do it and how, someone can just go in and make an ebook on ChatGPT and Canva.
Now that makes complete sense. Um, you mentioned the vision in terms of getting there in the next 12 months.
Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge, would you say, in the climate that we're in? What's the biggest challenge to you getting to that goal?
I think my biggest challenge is bandwidth because it's just me right now. So I call myself kind of like a boutique agency, right? Because
Oh, I see.
they get me. It's not just, I think I have two other team members who are doing wonderful things, a book designer, interior, and an exterior book designer. And I've already talked to the interior book designer about, because she can also edit and things about it when I go to scale, if she can take on some of those responsibilities that I do so that I'm the one that's helping them in the writing intensive. And I don't want to get much bigger than that because I
Fair
I,
enough. Yeah.
I love that people get me because they're not
Yes,
just getting my
100%.
service, we're becoming friends. I'm understanding what they need. They're understanding how I can help them. It's really a very high touch, relationship driven program.
No, that makes complete sense. And my final question for you is there's a woman out there, she's in tech, she's doing very well,
Yeah.
250K a year, she's a leader, but she knows that she wants to get that story out. What are the 3 steps that you'd say that might help someone like her to get their story out in
Yeah,
terms
great
of,
question. So the three, so women that I meet with, they have the same reasons why they haven't written a book. They don't know
okay,
what to write about. They don't know who they're writing for, and they don't have the time. And my thing that I would say to that woman is, first of all, figure out who you're writing for.
yep,
What are you writing about? What problem does your ideal reader have that you're going to solve? How
good.
are you going to solve it? And then the third problem is people don't know how to write books. So, and I didn't either. My first 2 books I wrote with a book coach. My third and fourth book I didn't. The fifth book I'm writing now has not, I mean, it's with my own system. But I have a book that's stuck in Google Docs somewhere because I had no clue what I was doing. Right. So there's the knowing, there's a gap. If you don't know how to write a book, how do you write a book?
Makes
So
sense.
my recommendation would, you could try and start, but if you get kind of caught up and you feel like, oh, I can't do this, then reach out to a book coach. I'm happy to help, of course. My methodology is one where no one can possibly fail. Unless you fall off the face of the earth, this book is getting written. I am going to be on your case, on your side. I'm going to believe in you, and I'm not going to let you fall off the face of the earth because you came to me for a reason. This book needs to be written, and my job is to help you write it.
Amazing. It's like that, and that's the way it is, DMC.
That's it.
Amazing, amazing. Tell them how they can get in contact with you to maybe inquire about your programs to, get their book acquisition system going and things like this.
Yeah, thanks for asking. A couple ways you could reach out to me is through the socials. On Instagram, I'm Dr. DMC, and also DMC Sister Leader Press, DMC underscore sister underscore leader underscore press, or email me, DMC at consultdmc.com. And I would love to help you out. I can reach out. I'll send you some free resources about how to really dial in on who your ideal reader is. And I hope to serve many of the people who listen today, or even just talk about a book that you have an idea about.
Amazing. Donna Marie, thank you so much for coming on. I love the DMC moniker actually. I think it's power. Yeah, it's catchy.
Thank you,
DMC.
Jay.
Yeah, DMC. Thank you ever so much and wishing you all the best over the next year with that goal.
Thank you so much. Check out
Amazing.
back in a year and I'll tell you that I've hit it.
Definitely. Or even sooner than that. You know what I mean? So,
Sounds good.
perfect. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks, Jay.
Cool.